Bedwars. I'm sure you've heard about it. Who hasn't? We know how the game works. You have a bed, which, if it gets broken, you can no longer respawn. And your goal is to fight other players, break their beds, and be the last one standing. Pretty simple game, right? Wrong. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. In 2017, Hypixel, Minecraft's most popular server, released a brand new, never-seen-before game called Bedwars, which the players loved, to say the least, and easily set Hypixel's reputation as the #1 PvP server. The second Bed was released, many creators jumped on the trend, such as Technoblade, Purpled, GamerBoy80, RKY, and many more, creating entire careers around a single game mode, which is insane. Think about that for a second. A virtual video game that some random people created changed people's lives. The Hypixel was reaching its peak, with a brand new game mode and many new players every single day. But suddenly, out of nowhere, disaster struck that would change Bedwars and the history of Hypixel forever. Minecraft was dying. The rapid decline in Minecraft's player count was devastating for Hypixel and especially troubling for the known and loved YouTubers of the game mode. Because if you couldn't guess, they need views. And no Minecraft players equals no Hypixel players equals no Bedwars players equals no one to watch Bedwars videos. Equals no views, which is sad. From 2015 to 2019, Minecraft was on a downhill train wreck, which led Hypixel to making the decision to create a whole new game. No, I don't mean a mini game on Hypixel. I mean a whole new ass game called Hytale, which completely drew the attention away from Bedwars entirely. So that was it. The era of Bedwars was officially over, and there was nothing to do to stop it. Hytale was really— Wait. What do you mean it hasn't even been released yet? After the initial hype of Hytale died down, and people slowly realized they were not gonna get this game, a few came crawling back to the Bedwars. The content creators were still, well, creating, but the player count had pretty much been diminished. Minecraft still wasn't popular, and everyone had moved past the times of Hypixel and Bedwars. Then, the best thing imaginable happened. Some guy in China ate a bat, causing the whole world to go into a state of complete lockdown.
Why is this so good?
Well, because everyone was locked inside their house and restricted from socializing, all people could really do is play video games and try not to go crazy.
I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room.
So Minecraft was back in business, baby! With so many people locked indoors and playing video games, many turned back to, and even discovered for the first time, Bedwars. And with the Bedwars creators' persistency in content creation, there were now hundreds of thousands of hours to watch about Bedwars. For many, COVID was a disaster. Many were lost, and some see it as the worst time of their life. But for Bedwars, this was great! Because there were more players, there were more competition, and Bedwars was evolving at a rapid rate. For example, name one common tactic or skill used in Bedwars, and it was probably created during this time. TNT jumping? Yep. Ladder clutching? Yep. And this stuff is all common now, but back then it was a huge thing. Bridging especially became more and more competitive, with people like Bedless Noob making videos with crazy bridging, and many wanted to copy. There was Wally Bear creating insane Bedwars challenges, Technoblade streaming for hours at a time, and RKY spending hundreds of dollars on every video. The people loved Bedwars, but unfortunately, this was its peak. With every good thing, there's always evil. Bedwars was getting so popular that it attracted some of the less friendly people. Damn, I can rhyme. The Bedwars community was slowly becoming more and more toxic, with larger numbers of hackers, e-daters, and even racists.
Literally, black people are fucking demons. I don't hate them as long as they live in Africa.
Which kind of made Bedwars become a little less fun, and people would completely just stop playing because of these issues. It wasn't too much of an issue though, just something that you would run into every now and then. These issues didn't completely draw people away, only a few. Apart from this, the game mode was still thriving until one fateful day. Skyblock was released, which was instantly a massive hit across the Hypixel server. Many drew away from Bedwars and instead spent their free time grinding Skyblock. This new game mode brought many new creators such as Tommy in it. All the attention was drawn away from Bedwars again. And even Technoblade hopped on the bandwagon. As the months went by, a large amount of the creators transitioned away from Hypixel entirely and made regular Minecraft videos or Minecraft promoted videos. And because of that, the entire server's popularity slowly faded away, bringing Bedwars down with it. And yes, now that Bedwars is no longer popular, and you might not even play it anymore, it still made some of the most fun times ever. Who knows, something might happen to resurge it again. But even if nothing does, remember some famous guy's quote: "Don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened." Before you click off this video, because I know you're about to, this took me like 30 to 40 hours to make, believe it or not. So if you could just please subscribe or like or something, that'd mean tons to me.